everybody! Today we are having my mom, dad, and aunt over, and we are going to be cooking the halibut that Lance got in Valdez when we went down there. So I'm really excited. We haven't had it yet, and really, four-wheelers. We have not had it yet, and I'm really excited to try it. Deep fried is probably not the best way to taste the fish, the actual flavor of the fish, but we figured we would do this one last time because deep fried halibut is amazing. I just don't normally like the smell of like frying things in my house, so I don't do it very often. We are going to make Alaskan halibut, corn fritters, possibly some deep fried Oreos, possibly some deep fried Twinkies. Lance made the comment like, oh, you're gonna fry it in fish oil, huh? And I was like, oh yeah, we'll have to start a new batch of oil for that, but it could be kind of fun. Right now, I have to go pick up the last like few things for tonight because I need to make some homemade tartar sauce. I need to pick up some ingredients for the corn fritters and just some little random things. I don't normally shop at Safeway and North Pole. It is pretty expensive in North Pole, and we live at a point that like Fairbanks is almost just as far as North Pole. So we just go to Fairbanks because they got me some Fred Meyers. I'm just not a Safeway shopper. What I'm gonna be doing today is similar to what I did for the vlog in Valdez where I went shopping. Is I'm going to purchase all this stuff in North Pole, and then I'm gonna put it into the app on the Fred Meyers app and see what the price difference is. I am just going to include this in the normal vlog. It's not going to be like a whole separate like shopping haul because it's not a very big run. It's not even worth my time of doing a whole vlog. So we're just going to tack it onto here. It might be an extra long vlog today. Also, at the end of this video, I am going to tell you guys what is going on in our lives, and so you're gonna have to hang out for that.
Okay, free pen. Look how cool it is.
Oh
Huh?
Oh my gosh! He says, free. Spend thousands of dollars in tools. You get a free pen.
You actually gotta buy a toolbox to get this one.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this a quick shopping trip. I probably won't do a ton of talking, but if you guys have questions, please leave them down in the comments and I will try to answer them. Now I'm ready. Getting some Diet Coke because I really do enjoy Diet Coke once in a while, but for $10 a case, I will skip it. Hi.
What's up, Chica?
You're so loud. I'm currently trying to find Twinkies to deep fry. Forgot to tally up my list from my shopping earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and insert this here. I told you guys I was going to take my Safeway receipt, which I am very hesitant to go to Safeway because I always feel like they're way more expensive. As you saw, the soda is like, what, it was like $9.69 or something for a 12 pack of soda. Obviously if you buy like 3, there was like a deal, but I don't ever buy that much soda, so I don't know, the thought of like spending $10 on a 12 pack of soda is crazy to me. That is always like burned into my mind. Like soda's so expensive there, even though we don't buy it that often. I am actually a little bit shocked on the price difference. So the Safeway total was $91.44. Now that's even with tax. North Pole has tax, Fairbanks does not. So $91.44 is what I paid at Safeway in North Pole. And what I would have paid at Fred Meyer's is $91. I am actually very shocked at that. I really thought that Fred Meyer's was like way cheaper. I definitely will be supporting North Pole a little bit more because that's not that big of a difference. We are on Instagram Live.
Nailed it.
Oh man.
It's cold too, huh?
Thanks, Mom.
Is that what chicken?
I had
It's raw fish.
Can I have some?
Yeah, I gotta cook it first though.
I don't have raw fish.
You can't eat raw fish.
No, I will slice them.
You can't eat raw fish, bud. Why don't you go put a shirt on, bud? making, girl?
Corn fritters.
Yeah.
Proof that I'm cooking.
This is one of the few things I remember you cooking.
So good. Don't try this. It's dangerous. You've been watching the Great British Show or something?
What?
You know, Paul, he likes to mix everything up with his hands. Grandma,
Me
I don't like
too.
my hands dirty.
I like to mix some stuff up.
I like to spoon.
What?
Dinner was fantastic. We are now moving on to some deep fried junk. I started some new oil and I made some new batter, minus the onion powder and the garlic powder and the pepper. So it's just flour, egg, salt, and beer. I don't know if this is the right batter that you're supposed to use for like deep frying this stuff, but I figured it'd be a lot of fun. All the kids are outside playing with grandma and I just decided let's just go ahead and do it. The corn fritters, I had planned on only making half a batch and my mom was like, oh, let's do a full batch. And then she accidentally made 2 batches. So we have so many corn fritters, but those were so good. Lance actually ended up making some honey butter. It's just butter with honey and just a pinch of cinnamon, and dipped the corn fritters in that, and oh my gosh, amazing. My mom made coleslaw. We are actually very stuffed, and we are not deep frying these to just like eat them, and I figured it'd just be fun for the kids. I don't like deep fried Twinkies. They're very, at least the one I had was very soggy, so we'll see how it turns out, but just fun. I did want to let you guys know my trick for deep frying things. It's not something we do very often, but I have learned a few things that I will pass on. If you have a candy thermometer like this, it is made for liquid versus just like a regular thermometer. Use that and deep fry according to what they recommend. So like for the corn fritters, I deep fried those as donuts. You would actually be surprised how much the temp drops in the oil every time you deep fry something. So I would put a thing of halibut in, and then I would cook those, pull them out, and then the temperature would be like 50 degrees cooler. You will get very impatient. You'll want to throw the next batch right into the oil, but don't. Wait until that oil is back up to temp, and you will have perfectly good deep fried stuff every single time. Deep fried Twinkies.
Look at you got a
yeah.
mom waiting for
The
trial.
cup.
Look at
We're
him.
deep
Look at him.
fried.
Krispy Kreme.
Oh, it's green, just like
Oh, you don't.
The pickles were kind of fun, and the Oreos were way better than I thought. But the Twinkies just,
No.
Twinkies like not worth it.
What did the baby have?
Oh, Twinkie. She didn't even want it.
No. See?
Oreo.
An Oreo. Ooh.
Is that good? You like it? Cheese. Oh my word, you're so stinking. A few vlogs ago, I told you there's gonna be some changes in our family, and those are kind of currently in the process of happening. We are going to talk about what is going to be happening and what it's going to be affecting. We're not really going to get too personal with things because there is family involved, so we're not here to like bash anybody or put any negativity out there. So we're just going to keep it pretty simple and just kind of let you guys know a little bit of what happened, but mostly what to expect and what's going to be changing.
This is my new bed. Couch. No. Just kidding. But I worked at our family business for a little over 20 years, and that place provided a lot for us. It gave me a lot of experience. I went to school specifically to learn that trade to come back and utilize it there. Family business is difficult. I think anybody could maybe even think, you know, could you work for your own family? You have to measure all these things. It's worked for a long time, but I got a job offer / opportunity that can't really pass up. It's gonna provide benefits for my family. 401k, I work 5 days on, 5 days off, 4 days on, 4 days off, and a lot of paid time off. So that's what we're gonna be doing.
So what's going to be happening is he's going to be working 12-hour shifts, but the job is also about an hour away from here. So he is going to be working very, very long days. He's going to be gone 14 hours on the days that he's working. Now, that's going to put a lot more on me because, as you guys know, Lance is very involved with the kids and the family, and he helps out a lot. It's more that's going to be put on me while he is at work. But guys, he's going to be home for 5 days in a row. That's going to allow us to like go to Anchorage on his regular days off, or you know, just go explore Alaska if we want to. So it's just a great opportunity.
And I'll be here for bedtime. Bedtime is the hardest part of the day.
It is. I have a lot of anxiety at night, like putting the kids to bed, and he always steps up, and it's such a huge thing for me. It's always been like an anxiety trigger. The only time I've ever had like true anxiety attacks is always at bedtime when the kids go to bed. So he will basically be getting home at 7 o'clock at night, and then he has to be in bed by 8:30, 9ish. So we're not going to get a lot of time with him on the days that he's working, but we're going to get so much more time with him with his days off, and he's not going to be so consumed. He was very consumed with his job before, and he did a lot of stuff. So he would have to come home sometimes and do work, and that's not going to be the case anymore. That's going to be one thing that I am looking forward to, is having my hubby here mentally and not still at work.
It's a new adventure for sure.
So what does this have to do with the vlog? Just have a little grace with me. I just told you guys I was going to be getting on a schedule. I'm going to try my hardest to stick with the schedule, but with his new schedule, so many schedules, it's just going to be a little bit harder on me. And I'm gonna have to give myself grace. I'm gonna have to have more patience with the kids. There's just a lot that's going to be going on. Any type of change, especially like this, on any family, is a hard transition. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be like a crazy transition, but normally when you have changes with kids, you expect, you know, meltdowns and character changes and just, you know, just different type of things. So there's going to be a transition period where it's going to be a little rough on our family.
Yeah, and it's just tough because we don't know like what it's going to do, because I'm going to have 5 days off in a row, and then I'll work 4 days, and then I'll have 4 days off in a row. So I mean, maybe it might not be as bad as we're thinking, but just definitely prepare for that, I guess. Yeah, life's not perfect, but we'll see.
I didn't mean to like build this up so much, because I know for you guys this is not really like a huge change or a huge like announcement to you guys, but like I said, it's going to be a big transition for family. There's going to be some changes. We are going to do what's best for our family. We had a fantastic time with my parents tonight, deep frying everything.
I was scared for my life.
He came in when I was like deep frying like the pickles and the Twinkies and the Oreos. He's like, what in you're still deep frying stuff?
Turn the oil off.
Thanks for doing this with me.
Yeah.
He's so tired, guys. He's like, can we just do it tomorrow? I was like, let's just get it over with. Rip the Band-Aid off. He's so tired.
Want to make out?
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye! Where were you at on August 14th, 2019? Why is it too bright? Where were you?
Okay, whatever you want to know.
I don't like that I'm in pajama pants for this.
Are you leaving that in there?
I'm gonna leave it.